Welcome back to Talk Sophia, your daily English practice space.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ryan, here with my beautiful friend, Sophia.
Each episode helps you learn English naturally by listening to real-life conversations.
Exactly. We talk about everyday topics, things that actually happen in real life, so that when you are in that situation, you already know what to say.
And today's topic is a really practical one. We are going to talk about how to speak English at a car rental. You know, when you go to a rental office, pick up a car, ask questions, understand the contract, and return the car.
Yes, and this is so useful. Whether you're traveling for work, going on a road trip, or visiting a new city, renting a car is something many people do.
But if you don't know the right vocabulary, it can feel stressful. What do you say when they ask about insurance? What does unlimited mileage mean? How do you report a problem?
We're going to cover all of that today. By the end of this video, you will feel ready and confident.
Before we get into it, if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button right now. And if you enjoyed today's lesson, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
We really appreciate every like and every new subscriber. Thank you.
Okay, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's get started. So Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm pretty good, actually. A little tired, but good. I had a busy weekend.
Oh yeah? What did you do?
Well, I drove to visit my cousin. She lives about 2 hours away, so I was on the road for a while.
Oh, nice. Did you drive your own car?
I did, yes, but actually, funny thing, my car had a small problem on the way there. Nothing serious, but the check engine light came on.
Oh no, that's always a little scary.
Right? I didn't know what to do. I just kept driving and hoped for the best. Classic Ryan move.
I think a lot of people do that. I used to do that too.
Did it turn out okay for you?
One time, yes. Another time, not so much. I had to pull over on the highway.
Oh, wow. Was that stressful?
Very stressful. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know what to say. It was a mess. And that actually made me think, knowing how to talk about cars in English is really important, not just for renting, but in general.
That's such a good point. Like, even just knowing the words, engine, tire, gas tank, can make a big difference.
Exactly. And speaking of cars and travel, that brings us to today's topic perfectly.
Ooh, nice transition.
Thank you. I practice.
She really does, everyone. She is very organized.
I just like to be prepared. Okay, today we are talking about how to rent a car and what to say at the rental office.
Yes, I've rented a car a few times. It can feel a little intimidating if you don't know the words.
It really can, but don't worry, we are going to make it very easy today.
All right, let's go.
Okay, Ryan, let's imagine a situation. You are traveling to a new city, maybe for vacation, maybe for work. You land at the airport, you pick up your bags, and now you need a car. Where do you go?
Well, at most airports, there's a car rental area. Sometimes it's inside the terminal, and sometimes you take a shuttle bus to a separate building.
Right. So the first thing you do is find the rental car company. You might have already made a reservation online, which I always recommend, or you can walk in and book at the counter.
I've done both. Making a reservation online is usually cheaper.
Almost always cheaper, and faster too. So let's say you walk up to the counter. What's the first thing that happens?
Well, usually the agent greets you. They say something like, "Welcome to," company name, "How can I help you today?"
And you say something like, "Hi, I have a reservation," or "Hi, I'd like to rent a car."
Simple enough. What information do they usually ask for?
Great question. They'll ask for your name, your reservation number if you have one, your driver's license, and usually a credit card.
Wait, does it have to be a credit card? Can you use a debit card?
It depends on the company. Some accept debit cards, but many require a credit card, especially for the security deposit.
What's a security deposit?
So a security deposit is money that the company holds, usually on your credit card, just in case something happens to the car, like if you damage it or return it late. They hold that amount temporarily.
I see. So they don't actually charge you, they just hold it.
Exactly. They put a hold on it. When you return the car in good condition, they release the hold.
Got it.
Okay, so you give them your license and credit card. Then what?
Then they start to process your reservation. They'll confirm the details, things like what type of car, pickup date and time, return date and time, and the rental location.
What kinds of cars can you usually choose from?
There are different categories. The most common ones are economy, compact, midsize, full-size, SUV, and sometimes luxury or convertible.
Economy is the smallest and cheapest, right?
Usually, yes. Economy cars are small, good on gas, and affordable. Perfect if you're just driving around a city.
And an SUV is bigger, good for families or road trips with a lot of luggage.
Exactly. I usually go for a compact or mid-size. It's a good balance. Not too small, not too big.
I always try to get an SUV. I like having the extra space.
Even when you're traveling alone?
Especially when I'm traveling alone. More room for snacks.
Ryan.
What? Road trip snacks are important.
Okay, moving on. So once they confirm your car type, they're going to ask you about insurance. And this is where a lot of people get confused.
Yes, this part always stresses me out. There are so many options.
Let me break it down simply. The main types of insurance at a car rental are collision damage waiver, or CDW, loss damage waiver, or LDW, personal accident insurance, and liability insurance.
Okay, slow down. What is collision damage waiver?
So a collision is when the car hits something, another car, a wall, a pole. A waiver means they won't charge you or they reduce what you pay.
Oh, so if I get CDW and I crash the car, I don't have to pay the full repair cost?
That's right. Or you pay a reduced amount, what we call the deductible. The deductible is the amount you're responsible for before the insurance kicks in.
Okay, that makes sense. What about personal accident insurance?
That covers medical costs if you or your passengers are injured in an accident.
And liability insurance?
Liability covers damage you cause to other people's property, like if you hit someone else's car.
So which one should you get?
Well, it depends. If your personal car insurance or your credit card already covers rental cars, you might not need to buy extra insurance at the counter. Always check before you travel.
That's a great tip. I didn't know my credit card covered that.
Many premium credit cards do. So before you rent, call your credit card company or check your benefits online.
Smart. Okay, so what do you actually say at the counter when they ask about insurance?
You can say things like, "Does my reservation include insurance?" Or, "What insurance options do you have?" Or, "I already have coverage through my credit card. Do I need to add more?"
And if you don't understand something, it's completely okay to ask them to explain.
Absolutely. You can say, "I'm sorry, can you explain that again?" Or, "What does CDW include exactly?"
Good. Okay, so after the insurance conversation, what's next?
Next, they'll go over the rental agreement. This is the contract. It has all the important details, the daily rate, the total cost, what's included, any extra fees, and the return policy.
Daily rate, that's how much you pay per day?
Yes, and then there are sometimes extra fees on top of that. For example, an airport surcharge, because picking up at the airport is sometimes more expensive.
Really? Why?
The rental companies pay fees to operate at the airport, so they pass that cost to the customer.
Interesting. What other fees might there be?
Young driver fee, if you're under 25, some companies charge extra. Additional driver fee if someone else also needs to drive, and GPS or car seat rental if you need those.
I paid a young driver fee once. That was annoying.
It's unfortunately very common, so read the fine print before you book.
What does fine print mean?
Fine print is the small text in a contract, the details that are easy to miss. The important stuff is usually written in big text, but the rules and fees are often in fine print.
Like the extra charges.
Exactly. Always read it carefully.
Okay, so you've signed the contract. Now, do they just hand you the keys?
Almost. First, they do a vehicle inspection.
What's that?
A vehicle inspection is when they walk around the car with you and check for any existing damage, scratches, dents, chips in the windshield, before you drive away.
Oh, this is important.
Very important, because if there's damage on the car when you pick it up and you don't document it, they might charge you for it when you return.
So you want to make sure everything is noted before you leave.
Exactly. They usually give you a form, a damage report sheet, and you mark any existing damage on a diagram of the car.
What if you find damage that they didn't notice?
You tell the agent. You say something like, "Excuse me, there's a small scratch on the rear bumper," or "There's a dent on the passenger door," and you make sure it's written on the form.
What if they say, that's not our policy to note small scratches?
Then you take photos. Always, always take photos of the car before you drive away. Front, back, both sides, the roof if you can.
The roof?
Yes, damage to the roof is easy to miss but very expensive to repair, and some people miss it.
That's such a good tip. I never thought about the roof.
Well, a friend did, but I learned from them.
What happened?
She rented a car and returned it. They claimed there was damage to the roof that she caused. She had no photos. She ended up paying a large repair fee.
Ouch.
Exactly. So take photos. It takes 2 minutes and it can save you hundreds of dollars.
Noted. Okay, so after the inspection, you get the keys and you're ready to go. What should you check inside the car?
Good question. First, check the fuel level. The agent should tell you, usually the car comes with a full tank and you return it full. But sometimes it's different.
What does return it full mean exactly?
It means when you bring the car back, the gas tank should be as full as it was when you picked it up. Usually that's a full tank.
What if I forget and return it with less gas?
Then they charge you for the gas, and usually at a much higher price than a regular gas station.
How much higher?
Sometimes 2 or 3 times the normal price.
Yikes.
So always fill up the tank at a gas station near the rental office before you return the car.
Good tip. What else should you check inside the car?
Make sure you know how to adjust the seat and mirrors. Find the emergency brake. Check if the wipers work. Make sure the air conditioning and heater work. And if you're in a new country, make sure you understand the speedometer. Is it miles per hour or kilometers per hour?
Oh, that's a big one. I rented a car in Europe and the speedometer was in kilometers. I was very confused at first.
It happens to a lot of people. In the US and UK, it's miles per hour. In most other countries, it's kilometers.
And 60 miles per hour is not the same as 60 kilometers per hour.
Not at all. 60 miles per hour is about 97 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, you could accidentally speed if you're not paying attention.
Exactly. So check before you drive.
Okay, let's fast forward a bit. You've had the car for a few days. What if something goes wrong?
Great question. If something goes wrong with the car, maybe you get a flat tire or the car breaks down, you call the rental company's roadside assistance number.
They have a special number for that?
Yes. When you get the rental agreement, there should be an emergency or roadside assistance number on it. Save it in your phone.
What do you say when you call?
You say something like, "Hello, I rented a car from your company and I'm having a problem." Then you give them your name, your reservation number, your location, and describe the problem.
What if you don't know exactly where you are?
Use your phone's GPS to find your location, or look for nearby road signs, buildings, or landmarks. You can say, "I'm on Route 9 near Exit 14," or "I'm in the parking lot of a shopping center called Green Mall."
That makes sense. What if there's a small accident? Not a breakdown, but like you bumped another car in a parking lot.
Okay, first, don't panic. Second, do not drive away. Leaving the scene of an accident is illegal in most places.
Okay, yes, stay calm. Then what?
You exchange information with the other driver. Get their name, phone number, license plate number, and their insurance information.
And then call the rental company.
Yes, call the rental company and report the accident. They will tell you what to do next. And if it's a serious accident, call the police too.
What about a small dent that you caused yourself, like if you accidentally hit a pole?
You still need to report it when you return the car. Don't try to hide it. They will find it during the return inspection.
And if you have the CDW insurance, it might be covered.
Possibly, depending on the terms. Remember the deductible we talked about? You might still pay something, but the CDW reduces the cost.
Right. Okay, so now it's time to return the car. What happens then?
Returning the car is usually pretty simple if everything went well. You drive to the return area. It's usually clearly marked at airports and rental lots. You park the car.
Do you leave the keys in the car?
It depends on the company. Some ask you to leave the keys in the car, others have a drop box. Others want you to hand the keys to an agent at the return counter. Check the instructions on your rental agreement.
Okay, and then they inspect the car?
Yes, a return inspection. They check for any new damage, check the fuel level, and check the mileage.
What's mileage?
Mileage is the total distance the car has traveled, measured in miles or kilometers. Some rental agreements are unlimited mileage, which means you can drive as much as you want at no extra charge.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Right? But some agreements have a daily mileage limit. So if you drive more than, say, 150 miles per day, you pay extra for each additional mile.
How much extra?
Usually it's a small amount per mile, like 10 or 15 cents, but it can add up on a long road trip.
So you want to check that when you sign the contract.
Exactly. Ask the agent, is this an unlimited mileage agreement? If not, ask how many miles are included per day.
Good. So after the return inspection, they give you the final bill, right?
Yes, they calculate everything, the rental days, any extra fees, fuel charges if needed, and give you a final receipt.
What if you disagree with the charge on the bill?
You can politely dispute it. You say something like, I'm sorry, I don't understand this charge. Can you explain it? Or, I think there might be a mistake. I returned the car with a full tank.
And if they won't remove it?
Ask to speak to a manager. Stay calm and polite. Have your documentation, photos, receipts, ready to support your case.
Staying calm is key, right? Even when you're frustrated?
Absolutely. Polite and firm is always more effective than angry and demanding.
That's good life advice in general, actually.
Yes, it is. Okay, one more thing I want to mention. Useful phrases for common situations at the rental counter.
Yes, let's hear them.
Do you have any cars available for today? If you don't have a reservation.
I'd like to pick up my reservation. My name is Ryan Carter.
Could you walk me through the insurance options?
Is there a drop-off fee if I return the car to a different location?
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, a drop-off fee, or one-way fee, is when you pick up in one city and return in another. Some companies allow it, but there's usually an extra charge.
What about fuel policies? You mentioned returning with a full tank. Are there other options?
Yes, sometimes you can pay for a full tank up front and return the car empty. This is called the prepaid fuel option.
Is that a good deal?
Not usually, because if you return the car with gas still in it, you don't get a refund for what's left.
So it's only a good idea if you know for sure you'll use almost all the gas.
Exactly. Most of the time, it's better to just fill up yourself before returning.
What about toll roads? If you drive on a toll road, how does that work?
Great question. Some rental companies have an e-toll device in the car. It automatically pays tolls, but they charge you a daily fee for using it, sometimes $5 or $6 a day.
Even if you only go through one toll?
Sometimes, yes. If you know you're not using toll roads, you can decline the e-toll service.
Or you can just use cash at toll booths.
Exactly. Or some rental companies will charge you for tolls after the fact. They'll bill you through the mail or on your credit card.
Okay, this is so much useful information. I feel like I know so much more now.
And one last tip. Always keep all your rental documents together. The rental agreement, the damage report, the receipt, any insurance papers. Keep them in the car or in your bag.
In case you need to reference them?
Exactly. And if there's ever a dispute, you have everything ready.
Perfect. I think we covered a lot of ground today.
We really did, from arriving at the counter to returning the car, and everything in between.
And now I really want to go on a road trip.
Same actually. Maybe we should plan one.
Talk Sophia road trip.
Maybe one day, but first, let's do vocab. You know, Ryan, while we were talking, we used so many really useful words and phrases. I think it's a great time to go through them together.
Yes, some of them I actually want to review because they were new to me too.
Perfect. Okay, let's go through our vocabulary for today. We have 10 great words and phrases. Let's start. First word, reservation. A reservation is when you book or arrange something in advance, before you arrive. You reserve a spot, a room, a car, so it's ready for you when you get there.
Oh, yes, like when you call a restaurant and say, I'd like to make a reservation for 2 people at 7 o'clock.
Exactly. In our conversation, I said, if you already made a reservation online, you can go straight to the counter. Here are some more examples. I made a reservation for a compact car 3 weeks ago.
Do you have a reservation under the name Ryan Carter?
I'm sorry, I don't have a reservation. Can I still rent a car today? The opposite of having a reservation is walk-in, meaning you arrive without booking in advance.
And my tip, always make a reservation if you can. It's almost always cheaper and faster.
Great tip. Okay, second word, security deposit. A security deposit is an amount of money that a company holds temporarily as a guarantee. They hold it in case you damage something or break a rule. When everything is fine, they return it.
So it's like a safety net for the company.
Exactly. They put a hold on my credit card for a $300 security deposit.
The security deposit was released within 3 days of returning the car.
How much is the security deposit for this vehicle? A related phrase is put a hold. It means they freeze a certain amount on your card without actually charging it yet.
That confused me the first time. I thought they charged me, but they were just holding it.
It happens to a lot of people. Always check with your bank if you're unsure. Third word, collision damage waiver, or CDW. Let's break this down. A collision is an accident where the car hits something. Damage is the harm done to the car, and a waiver means you are excused from paying or you pay less.
So CDW means if there's an accident, they don't make you pay the full cost of repairs.
That's right. I added the CDW to my rental agreement for extra peace of mind.
Without CDW, you could be responsible for the full cost of repairs.
Does the CDW cover accidents on unpaved roads? This is actually a common exception. Some CDW policies don't cover off-road driving.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. So you should always ask what the CDW covers.
Always read the fine print. Speaking of which, fourth word, fine print. Fine print refers to the small, detailed text in a contract or agreement, the part most people skip over. But the fine print often contains very important rules, conditions, and exceptions.
The gotcha stuff.
Exactly. I didn't read the fine print and missed the mileage limit.
Always read the fine print before signing any rental agreement.
The fine print said there was an airport surcharge of $15. A related phrase is terms and conditions. Fine print and terms and conditions mean very similar things.
My advice, read everything, even if it takes a few extra minutes.
Very good advice. Okay, fifth word, deductible. A deductible is the amount of money you have to pay out of your own pocket before your insurance covers the rest. For example, if the deductible is $500 and there's damage worth $2,000, you pay $500 and the insurance pays $1,500.
So it's like a safety net for you.
Exactly. They put a hold on my credit card for a $300 security deposit.
The security deposit was released within 3 days of returning the car.
How much is the security deposit for this vehicle? I always try to get a zero deductible plan if it's not too expensive. That's smart if you're not covered by your own insurance or credit card. Sixth word, inspection. An inspection is an official, careful examination of something. At a rental car, there are 2 inspections, one when you pick up the car and one when you return it.
To check for damage?
Exactly. We did a thorough inspection of the car before driving away.
The return inspection only took about 5 minutes.
During the inspection, I noticed a small scratch on the front bumper. A related phrase is damage report, the form you fill out during the inspection to document existing damage.
And remember to take photos. Don't just rely on the paper form.
Yes, photos are your best protection. Okay, seventh word, mileage. Mileage refers to the total distance a vehicle has traveled, measured in miles. In the context of rental cars, it also refers to how many miles you are allowed to drive per day without extra charges.
The rental had unlimited mileage, so I didn't worry about how far I drove.
I drove about 200 miles per day, which was within my allowed mileage.
Is this an unlimited mileage agreement, or is there a daily limit?
For countries that use kilometers instead of miles, you would say unlimited kilometers or kilometer limit. It's the same concept.
I think the word unlimited is one of my favorite words, especially for food.
Stay focused, Ryan.
Sorry.
Eighth word, surcharge. A surcharge is an extra fee added on top of the base price. It's a charge for a specific reason, like being at an airport or being under 25.
I did not like surcharges when I first discovered them.
Most people don't. There was a $15 airport surcharge on my rental bill.
Young drivers under 25 may have to pay a surcharge.
I was surprised by the fuel surcharge. I didn't see it in the original price. A related word is fee. A fee and a surcharge are similar, but a surcharge is usually added on top of a base price, while a fee is a fixed charge for a specific service.
Either way, it costs more money.
Pretty much. Ninth word, roadside assistance. Roadside assistance is a service that helps you if your car breaks down or has a problem while you're driving. The rental company provides a phone number you can call 24 hours a day.
I called roadside assistance when I got a flat tire on the highway.
The rental agreement included free roadside assistance.
Is roadside assistance available in this country or only locally?
Related phrases are breakdown, when a car stops working completely, flat tire, when a tire has no air, tow truck, the vehicle that comes to pull your broken down car.
I hope I never need roadside assistance, but it's good to know the number is there.
Absolutely. Always save that number before you start driving. Okay, 10th and final word, drop-off fee. Drop-off fee, also called a one-way fee, is an extra charge when you pick up a car in one location and return it to a different location.
I paid a $50 drop-off fee because I flew into Chicago but returned the car in New York.
Is there a drop-off fee if I return the car to the downtown office instead of the airport?
Some rental companies waive the drop-off fee for one-way trips during certain promotions.
The verb to waive, W-A-V-E, means to cancel or remove a fee or requirement. So they waived the fee means they didn't charge you for it.
Waive is the same root as waiver in CDW.
Exactly. Great connection, Ryan.
I'm paying attention today.
I see that. Okay, let's do a quick summary of all 10 words. Vocabulary summary. Reservation, booking something in advance. Security deposit, money held temporarily as a guarantee. CDW, collision damage waiver, insurance that reduces your cost if the car is damaged. Fine print, small details in a contract, often containing important rules. Deductible, the amount you pay out before insurance covers the rest. Inspection, an official, careful examination of the car for damage. Mileage, the distance a car has traveled, also a daily driving limit. Surcharge, an extra fee added on top of the base price. Roadside assistance, emergency help if your car breaks down while driving. And drop-off fee, extra charge for returning the car to a different location.
That's a great list, and all of those words came up naturally in our conversation.
That's the beauty of learning in context. When you hear a word in a real situation, you remember it better.
I already feel more prepared to rent a car.
Me too, and I've done it many times. Okay, Ryan, that was a lot of talking about car rentals.
It really was. My brain is full of useful information right now.
In a good way, I hope. Let's do a quick recap so everyone can remember the main points.
Good idea, because there was a lot.
There was, but when you break it down, it's actually very manageable. Let's think about what we covered today, step by step. First, we talked about arriving at the rental counter. This is your first interaction. You say something like, "Hi, I have a reservation," or "Hi, I'd like to rent a car." You present your driver's license and credit card, and you confirm your booking details, the car type, pickup date, and return date.
Simple, clear, and polite. That's the key for the first step.
Then we talked about understanding insurance options. This is one of the most important and sometimes confusing parts of renting a car. The key questions to ask are, what insurance options do you have, and what does this cover? Know your CDW, your deductible, and whether your personal insurance or credit card already provides coverage.
And read the fine print.
Always read the fine print. After that, we talked about reviewing the rental agreement. This is the contract. Check the daily rate, the total cost, any surcharges or extra fees, the fuel policy, and the mileage policy. Ask questions if anything is unclear.
Excuse me, can you explain this charge? Is always a valid thing to say.
Always. Then we covered the vehicle inspection. Before you drive away, walk around the car. Look for any existing scratches, dents, or damage. Make sure everything is noted on the damage report. And take photos, front, back, sides, roof. This protects you when you return the car.
This step saved me a lot of stress once.
It really is important. Next, we talked about what to do if something goes wrong while you have the car. Whether it's a breakdown, a flat tire, or a small accident, stay calm, call roadside assistance for mechanical problems. Report any accidents to the rental company. Don't hide damage. It will only make things worse.
And keep your documents safe in the car at all times.
Exactly. And finally, we talked about returning the car. Return it with a full tank of gas, unless your agreement says otherwise. Go through the return inspection with the agent. Review your final bill carefully. And if there's a charge you don't understand or disagree with, ask politely for an explanation.
See, when you put it like that, it's really not that complicated.
It's really not. 6 steps. Arrive and check in. Understand insurance. Review the contract. Inspect the car. Handle any problems. Return the car. That's the whole process.
And knowing the right vocabulary makes every step easier.
Much easier. And now you know words like reservation, security deposit, CDW, deductible, mileage, surcharge, roadside assistance, and drop-off fee.
I feel ready to rent a car anywhere in the world.
That is exactly what we want to hear. Now, this is one of our favorite parts of the video.
We love this part.
We want to hear from you. Our question of the day is, have you ever rented a car? What was your experience like? Or if you haven't rented a car yet, where would you most like to rent a car and drive?
Oh, I like this question. Okay, I'll go first. Yes, I have rented a car. My best experience was renting a car in Iceland. The scenery was incredible. Mountains, waterfalls, black sand beaches, and I drove along the ring road.
Oh, Iceland is on my dream list.
You have to go. But my worst experience, I once rented a car and forgot to check the fuel policy. I thought I needed to return it full, but it was actually a prepaid fuel plan. So I filled it up before returning and wasted money on gas I didn't need to buy.
Oh no, that's a very common mistake.
Lesson learned, always read the agreement.
My experience, I rented a car once in Portugal. It was wonderful. The roads were beautiful. But when I returned the car, they tried to charge me for a scratch that was already there when I picked it up.
Oh no!
But because I had taken photos during the pickup inspection, I could show them the scratch was pre-existing. They removed the charge.
See? Photos save the day.
They really do. So as you can see, we have different experiences, different memories, different lessons learned, and that's totally okay. Every experience is a learning opportunity.
Now, we want to hear from you. Here are some questions to help you write your answer. If you've rented a car before, you can write, I rented a car in city/country. My experience was positive, negative, mixed, because, reason. One thing I learned was, lesson. If you haven't rented a car yet, you can write, I haven't rented a car yet, but I would love to rent one in place, because, reason. I think the most challenging part would be challenge. Or, if you have a question about renting a car, write, I have a question about topic.
Please tell us your answer in the comments below. We read every single comment.
We really do. And writing your answer in English is great practice for you. It helps you use the vocabulary from today's lesson.
And it helps us understand what topics you want to learn about next.
So it's a win for everyone. Please write your answer in the comments. We can't wait to read them.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Talk Sophia. You did a great job staying with us through this whole lesson.
We really mean that. This was a long one, and you made it to the end. That shows real dedication.
If you enjoyed today's video, and we really hope you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It takes only 1 second, and it makes a huge difference for our channel.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button right now, and don't forget to click the little bell icon next to it.
The bell notification means you'll get an alert every time we upload a new video. That way you never miss a lesson.
And we upload new videos regularly, so there's always something new to learn.
You are all wonderful students. Seriously, the fact that you are here, watching, learning, and practicing, that already puts you ahead.
keep going, even when it feels difficult, even when you make mistakes, and we all make mistakes.
Especially us.
Ha, that's true.
Remember this. Every English conversation you have, even a small one, is practice. Even just watching this video counts. You are learning right now.
So keep practicing. A little bit every day adds up to a lot over time.
You've got this. We believe in you. That's all for today, everyone. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and a wonderful night wherever you are in the world.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.
Take care.